Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, I am the CHALL, and today Chall chats Drfc daily reports, and Charlie Seaman has signed a brand new one-year contract with the club. We're going to share about my thoughts, the analysis on the contract, and also where I think Charlie fits within the plans for Grant McCann, Super Grant McCann, the certified GM. Now, before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. See you never miss a YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and, of course, 500,000 views as well. And for now, guys, let's get straight into this one with the club's official statement, and it states as follows. Doncaster Rovers have confirmed that Charlie Seaman has signed a new one-year contract. Now, this is until the summer of 2024. The fullback made 41 appearances for Rovers to date, including 12 starts in the final 15 games of the last term. Now then, Charlie Seaman says, I'm really excited to be at the club for another year. I've been here for a while now, and although there's been ups and downs, I've loved every moment. The staff and fans make it feel like a home away from home, and I'm grateful that the manager wants me to extend my stay. Next season, I want to make sure I play with full confidence and really show people what I can do. I think my time here has been up and down, so I really want to work hard and make sure I'm performing well on a consistent basis. I really want to try and cement a position in the team and play as many games as I can. I think with the new manager coming in and with players he's signed already, it looks like a really promising time for the club, and I'm glad I can be a part of it. I've spoken to the manager a couple of times and he was buzzing when he said he wanted me to stay. I'm really looking forward to working with the link back up to the squad for pre-season. Now, of course, manager Grant McCann said it's great news that Charlie has extended his contract. The fullback positions will be really important for us this season, and athleticism will be key in terms of what we want from them. With Charlie and Jamie Sterry, I feel like we've got two good right backs that we can work with and develop. I'm looking forward to working with Charlie. I've heard good things from the staff and other people involved at the football club. We're delighted to see him sign. Can't wait to see him back for pre-season. Hopefully he can kick on and compete for Jamie for that right back spot. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is the official statements and comments, and now it's time for my thoughts on this particular deal. Now, I'm sure there's Rovers fans out there that would have probably said, clean slate, get another right back in to compete with Jamie Sterry and, you know, bring in either a loan or another young right back that you can develop long-term on a permanent transfer. But I think just as smart as that is keeping Charlie Seaman, because let's analyse this first from how long the contract is. He will now be out of contract in 2024, so next summer. He's got 12 months to prove what he can do in a Grant McCann system. And if he can get a consistent run of games together where he can show exactly what he's made of and exactly what he can do in that Grant McCann setup, then he's got a really good opportunity of extending that stay a lot further and really cementing his home here at Doncaster Rovers. And I think that Charlie Seaman, I mean, you know, we've seen what he can do at times. It's not been consistent enough, but we have seen at times what he can do when he's been called upon. He's got good athleticism on his best day. He's got great pace up and down the wings. He can put a mean cross in the box at times as well. He makes some great pacey runs. He tracks back well. And I think that Charlie Seaman can provide that cover for Jamie Sterry. I think, you know, when you look at the left back and the right back situations now going into the rest of the window, you know, you've got James Maxwell as your starting left back. We're probably going to look at getting either a loanee or a permanent left back. I mean, I've heard mentions of Max Clark from Stevenage. You know, I think that could be a wonderful signing. I think that would be the kind of experience we would look at to compete with Maxwell. I wouldn't say that Max Clark is someone I've heard that's coming to the club, but I think that Max Clark is someone we'd be looking to sign if we were looking for some kind of experience. Or a loan to compete with Maxwell for a starting place. So Maxwell and probably someone else. Won't be Tommy Rowe, because Tommy Rowe will be in the midfield. He'll be competing for a midfield spot. And Grant McCann works better with Rowe in the midfield rather than defence. So Rowe will be competing for a midfield spot. It'll be Maxwell and then someone else either permanently in terms of experience or a loanee that will compete to start. And on the right hand side we now have Jamie Sterry and Charlie Seaman. Seaman, attacking fullback, great athleticism, good cross in the box, someone who can provide a lot of pace down that right-hand side. I'll admit he's worked better on the left-hand side in last season. I think, in my opinion, I think he worked better on the left-hand side, better than the right, when he's had that run of games. But I feel like Seaman, I mean, I don't want it to be an excuse to not bring in another left-back, don't get me wrong. I think that, or another right-back, you never know. Maybe McCann wants to use him as a left-back, or as a competition left-back. But from the quotes of the press conference, it sounds like it's competition for Jamie Sterry. So it sounds like he wants to use Seaman as a right-back. So it means left-back is that extra spot open in the defence if needed, which, given the fact we've signed a new midfielder in George Broadbent yesterday, and the fact that we've signed Westbrook to a one-year deal as well, it seems like the focus could be switching back into the midfield now, which could leave that left-back spot open for a loan deal rather than a permanent deal. But that could just be a coincidence. In terms of, like I said, the length of the contract, 12 months. He's got 12 months to show what he can do and then possibly extend his stay further. I think that overall, in terms of can he cement a place in this team, it all depends on him now. Can he provide that continuity and that consistency with a better group of players than last season? This will be a real test for Charlie. And, I'm not going to even acknowledge the kind of character he is, because we all know Charlie Seaman. Us Rovers fans know Charlie Seaman. Those of you who've spoken to Charlie Seaman, like myself, he's a wonderful guy around the club. He's a brilliant character. He does care about the club. I've spoken to him numerous times on and off camera, off camera, but obviously in person as well. He does care about the club, absolutely cares about the club, and I feel like he will want the best for the club, and he's one of the people that we need around the club. Don't get me wrong, there are characters that I am glad, well, not glad that they're not here anymore, that's just being too harsh, but I think there's certain people around the club that have now moved on that I think was probably in the best of all parties. Charlie isn't one of those people. I'm so glad he stayed. He's got great character, he's got great athleticism, he's got the mean qualities that a fullback, an attacking fullback needs, and he'll be crucial to what McCann likes to work with. So I think Charlie's a wonderful acquisition on a new contract. Yes, it's 12 months, but it's 12 months to prove himself, 12 months with a better group of players, and 12 months to push him forward now. On paper, if Sterry stays fit, then I would see Charlie Seaman taking the EFL Trophy games. I'd see him taking some of the early FA Cup matches, and also getting some league starts as well, because I think it's important to give him some league games as well. So I think that Charlie Seaman is definitely going to be one to watch. Definitely still a younger star, so I think he's got potential still to grow, and could be one to watch. I'd definitely keep an eye out for Charlie Seaman with a better group of players around him, because I think a better Charlie Seaman could be a more dangerous Charlie Seaman, and could be good for Jamie Sterry to keep on his toes. But there we go. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video for Charlie Seaman's brand new one-year contract. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, and for now, I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.